Recognize this logo? Well, when it comes to New Year, you probably won't be seeing it very much more. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Rival Me Teacher in the house, and I'm here with a news kind of video this week as Twitch Things is closing down as of New Year's Day, so a few months time. So there's been a bit of an outcry of this amongst friends of mine as well as people on Twitter. I've seen a lot of people kind of really frustrated by this decision and stuff like that, but I kind of wanted to give you guys my take on why it happened and also kind of debunk some of the theories that have been going around with Twitch Things, because Twitch Things has been a long-standing problem for Twitch as a whole. Twitch Things is not very high up in the view categories, very few creators actively stream it, and certainly most people don't use it as their main content. There's a few little partnered streamers who do stream it, but it's not the main content, so Twitch Things has got a bit of a problem, but not necessarily at Twitch's fault per se, but it's more at the fault of the DMCA. Now, as you guys know, the DMCA have been taking a lot more of a hold on Twitch. Of late, we've seen a lot of people getting strikes on their channel due to their clips and certain songs being played, etc., causing a lot of issues for Twitch as a whole. And Twitch really kind of had their hands tied behind their back on this one with Twitch Things, because the reality is the Twitch Things community is not making Twitch a lot of money. Let's be real here. The category is very unpopular in comparison to even games like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. You know, it's nowhere near the top categories. And as there is, as far as I could find, there is nobody in like the top 10% of Twitch creators that actively stream Twitch Things as their main content, which means that there's not really a lot of money coming in. And I feel like that's one of the biggest issues that we're finding with Twitch Things, and why I think Twitch Things pulled the plug for now. There is a little bit of a hint that it may not be entirely the end of Twitch Things. They may just pull it back and find a way to do it. But I saw a theory going around that someone on the actual response to the Twitter feed just said, well, why don't you just buy a blanket license to play, hey, whatever music that you want to? Well, you see, here's the problem with that. Licensing costs a huge amount of money. And I mean millions, hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars. For a full blanket license to stream or put every single track in existence, especially ones that people would want to sing to, on the Twitch Things platform, would cost infinitely more money than Twitch Things has ever made on the platform. So it's extremely unlikely that they would ever want to do that, because Twitch, as much as Twitch have done a lot of loss-leading practices in the past, this isn't one they could afford to do. This is a massive loss to Twitch. Mr. Bezos over at Amazon would not be too happy to have to break the bank for that. So we definitely know this isn't going to happen. So the DMCA, obviously with all the copyright issues and stuff like that, you know, Twitch Things didn't really have an extensive playlist as a whole. There really wasn't a lot on that playlist. Like, you can search for some of the bands that I listen to, you know, even pretty well-known bands that I like to listen to, they're not on there. And they're not on there because of the labels, they're not on there because of all the record deals, etc. And because of that, the DMCA are going to be protecting those tracks. So, Twitch Things financially was not sustainable for Twitch in the long run. So as much as I think people are annoyed that Twitch Things is gone, I think honestly, business-wise, it was absolutely the right decision. You know, and look, I've watched some Twitch Things streamers. A couple of my friends, Out of Dream Gamer, used to stream it every week. You know, people like Voltage Gaming on MC Juice streamed it. Windows Heart Studios, who did all my Pokemon logos, he's also streamed it recently. But they all have one thing in common. They're all very small creators, right? They don't have massive viewership. There's not a huge amount to them. They don't make a lot of money, you know, off of subs and various things like that. There just isn't the money there. So it's an unfortunate dilemma, but honestly, rest in peace Twitch Things, at least for now. Hopefully there will be some kind of music tool in a bit, because you can still sing on Twitch. There is actually a music and performing arts category, so it does exist. but very few people ever use it, I'll be honest. But an interesting idea that kind of came into my head while I was reading about this was, what if musicians came to Twitch? We actually do already see this. I think Logic did a fair bit of music for a while. He's got a contract with Twitch. Ronnie Radka, who's the frontman of Falling in Reverse, he actually streams on Twitch. He often streams reactions to his music, as well as Call of Duty and other things like that. But it's kind of interesting that he's already here. He actually has a huge amount of viewership. He gets quite a lot of viewers. He gets a lot of subs in as well, and stuff like that. So that might be the way forward for Twitch, is trying to bring musicians to the platform. And that may be the way for them to kind of bypass the DMCA issues, because the actual creators on the platform. But even then, that will not save Twitch things, because of the fact that they still have to buy the license, and licensing and the actual deals within a license is extremely difficult to get hold of. There's a lot of negotiations, there's a lot of human manpower needed to make that happen. And Twitch, historically, when it comes to human interactions with things, they're not very good. That's part of the reason why ad revenue and stuff like that, or like general pre-roll ads as a whole, you tend to see a lot of the same ads all the time. That's because Twitch's human interactions when it comes to negotiating like ad deals with companies, etc., is historically incredibly slow. They're nothing like Google's platform, where Google actually does the whole process automatically. So it's a major problem, and I think we need to have a good serious look, and Twitch needs to have a real serious look at how they can make this kind of thing work. As Twitch things did have some popularity, not the hugest amount, but there's definitely a lot of people pretty upset about this decision. So obviously those people who were making Twitch things content will have to look for something else to do now, but it's not exactly like they're short of content to make. There's plenty of content out there. So what do you guys think about Twitch things going? Did you care much? Were you a huge fan of Twitch things? Definitely let me know, because I'm kind of interested, because this is a fandom that's a little bit outside of my realm. I've never done Twitch things, although I did meme about it on my channel once, but I can't sing for toffees, so yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, definitely interested to know you guys' thoughts. Let me know down in the comments below, of course. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Robo, my teacher. Stay safe, stay awesome. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.